And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back onto FSL Circuit Arena of Valley, Vietnam. And next up is going to be Breakout versus Pretty Girls. And we are still waiting for them to actually be ready in the lobby. And as of now, I can see at least 9 of them is actually in the lobby before we can start on to the next game of FSL Circuit Arena of Valor. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to share and like the live stream and show to the rest of the world all ladies power. They are doing so good actually. We have seen just now we have seen how KCTs versus Star Guardian, and that was a very nice gameplay shown by both of the team, and I am intended to actually see much more gameplay just like those two, and hopefully we can witness much better gameplay shown by Breakout and Pretty Girls. And the lobby is here, the draft session is started. On to the first ban from Lee Feng from Breakout team right here. A Murat ban as early in the draft session right here. Lee Feng. Is it going to be Murat or is it going to be, I don't know, you can't see it behind me. Oh, I love the portraits behind me though. It looks so cool. And Murat. We have seen Murat flash and Nakros, and finally Murat is the one being banned from the side of Breakout. And onto that, a reply is coming from Kiki from Pretty Girls team. A Hayate ban though is what we have been seeing since first started the league right here. And Hayate banned, 100% banning rates onto Hayate. So far nobody is actually releasing Hayate, and I believe all of the team members from the whole FSL Circuits League right here actually don't want to risk a Hayate in the team side. They don't want to risk facing Hayate in the enemy team side. And onto that, we can also see a Telanas ban from Lee Feng again. They were onto the 3.0 patch right here. They were actually captain banning, and the captain will be the one banning for the rest of the team. So that's about that. A Nagros ban though, finally throughout the games. I have seen twice that Telanas being banned, and this is the second time right here, and both of the team wouldn't be able to actually play Telanas. And onto the first pick right here, Lee Feng probably going to be favoring onto a match pick. First, Tulen has been brought into the table right here. Kiki as well as Nayan going to reply with something. I think a support first pick is always viable. For always a viable choice for the teams. Sephara has been shown as well as Violet right here. Sephara makes both good mage as well as a good support, and it depends on one how do they play it. Sephara is very good at zoning the enemy teams with the water wells, trying to stun. It is a few couple hundred units radius for that stun. So Sephara being picked, Violet probably going to be in the jungle. We can see the punish talent right there, and Anmoy as well as Natsu. Probably a support, always a support first, and we have seen a last pick onto the. It's normally either the last first banning session pick. How should I put that? Normally it's the last first drafting sessions onto a jungle pick, or probably the very last sessions at all. and it's not always recommendable to actually pick out a jungler first and a DS lane. And a Fennec in the jungle probably. Wonder Woman, we have not seen yet any Wonder Woman gameplay in FSL circuit right here, and Baldum is being picked instead of Wonder Woman. I am dying to see a Wonder Woman pick though. A Violet as well as Nain. And a Malok pick. If Sephara were to be played as a support, then Malok is definitely going to be in the mid lane, and we will probably see a Sephara and Malok combo, which is a very good combo onto the last patch. But I'm not so sure here onto the 3.0 patch though. But well, Candy probably don't want to show a Malok X Sephara gameplay.
Red team's turn to ban.
And onto that, onto the third ban right here from Pretty Girls. I bet they're pretty. All of them are girls. In the FSL anyway, Female Esport League circuit. And this is Arena of Valor Vietnam, or globally known as Lien Quan Mobile. I'm not so sure if I pronounce it right. Well, they're probably going to be banning onto we have a support, we have a jungler slash marksman, which they don't know that Fennec probably going to be in the jungle, so decided onto Kreenek. Darkslayer lane heroes is a good one to actually be banned. Florentino on to the last seconds. We actually saw two misban yesterday, but they were so on point onto the timings right here today. Managed to ban Florentino onto the last bit. And Alistair ban. It's not viable.
Turn to ban.
I was about to say that it's not going to be a good choice, since you have to actually see the team composition clearly. We have an Arum, which is definitely going to be playing in the support lane. We rarely see Arums played onto the Darkslayer lane simply because there is not enough damage coming out from Arum. So it's not a good hero for you to play on the DS lane. Slow lane clearing, not a good damage, and therefore Arum is much better to be as a support player. And Sephara definitely going to be in the mid lane with Arums already available. But no ban. Is it no ban? No, yeah, it's a ban. It's a Kreenek ban. I was almost excited to see another misban though. And this is going to be the last ban for Li Feng. Captain banning 4 breakout teams. How is it going to be? What else can they probably already catch the Violet going to be in the jungle, so banning out something like Omen does make some sense. But Richter, probably Richter comes out right here. I have seen that in the Vietnam server, DS laner almost always been picked late, simply because they are crucial and making sure that they are not actually countering each other. So understandable. Pika Meow. With an Anet pick right here, Baldum is definitely going to be in the Darkslayer lane. Baldum, on the other hand, is quite tanky. That's one thing about Baldum. It's quite tanky, even in the early game. But still, Although Baldum is a tank slash support hero, Baldum still able to actually clear up the lanes pretty fast. Okay, Zuka, I haven't seen that skins though. It looks so good. But Malok being picked just as well. What is this? A double marksman composition. Malox has been added into the roster. Arum is just there as well, and Sephira. I'm not so sure. I'm quite confused.
10 seconds remaining.
How are they actually? How are they actually doing this? We are, ladies and gentlemen, on to the game.
5 seconds.
And a pause as I actually I have been guessing that when we started the match, there'll be an initial pause since I think I did not see Pika Meow comes into the game yet, probably. As the loading bar goes on, and one or two of them, one or two of out of the team members from Breakout did not make it into the game. I'm actually excited to see how Pretty Girl is going to play that team composition that they brought.
Hands to engage.
And not the boss. I mean, just look at the team composition coming out from Pretty Girl just now. 2 marksman composition is normal. But we have Malok, Arum, and Sephira in that sense. I mean, how do you position yourself on the lane though? That has been disturbing my mind until we are going to see how Pretty Girl's planning to pan out the game. And here comes Candy in the mid lane. I think Malok probably going to be in the mid lane. Well, we haven't seen, I have said it before, we haven't seen Arum onto the Darkslayer lane, but tonight we will witness Arum on the Darkslayer lane. Valheim is going to be facing Baldum, while Arum will be facing Zuka, which is so mobile, so agile. Oh yeah, don't forget that onto the 3.0 patch right here, there is a very new, recently released rune system that is enhancing how is the stats onto your hero. So, and that is one thing. We have Arcana and we have rune system right now. This will be all new, all different metas, all different gameplay, which will be introduced much later. Like, hey Kiki, you wanted me? Is so aggressive onto Sephira.
Let the water flow.
Knowing that Sephira does not have an ultimate just yet, so Zuka has the upper hand to actually try to engage. But Candy right in the middle right here. Pika Meow though being stunned. Pika Meow. That cleave coming out from Malok. Take down and just like that. Absolute Dragon finally comes out. Uyen playing as a Violet is already there. There is a fiery skin. Anmoy being stunned just now by Ismay. Ismay needs to run away, but man, Candy right there is helping her to actually sustain all those damage coming out from Baldum. Just a little bit late, Tulin, to join the party. But the dragon already went down to the hands of Pretty Girls. Natsu. In the mid lane here, Candy is so aggressive. Does not want to leave Tulin alone, but onto the top lane here. Nain probably going to face some trouble, while Natsu actually there to try to harass again Candy, but Baldwin went back. Here comes Zuka. To the mid lane, Zuka jumps in with an ultimate here, but Sephira pops out her ultimate just as well. Candy comes in a teeny bit late for the ultimate, I suppose. She tried though. Although it's a little bit late. Violet comes in to help Nain. Taking down that tower, she locks in Zuka, and Zuka went down right after the tower, pops out to attack Nain. Uyan comes in, Natsu with a dash, trying to avoid the damage coming out from Violet. And Lei Feng is going to take down this tower as well, playing as a Fennec. She's going to be one of the top lane pusher. Natsu with a Cosmos skin. And the Episode Dragon finally respawn. Is there going to be a contest? But they actually pull a flicker away from the wall prison. Pops out by Baldum right there. Candy is sustaining all those damage coming out, but Candy needs to go back. The cliff misses. Nain coming in, that flicker onto Lei Feng, and Lei Feng will be taken down just like that by Nain, but she's as well already down by that tower. Pika Meow is all alone and is going to die right after the tower went down. Pika Meow wouldn't be able to run anywhere at all.
Tower has been destroyed.
Right after the pressure goes on to breakout bottom tier 1 tower, they went for the Abyssal Dragon, second Abyssal Dragon for Pretty Girls. Scandy Uyan onto the Sage Golem right here, still farming. Candy comes in, trying to cleave. Meow's there. That shield wouldn't help Meow, because those cleaves coming from Candy is actually true damage. Stops on ultimate out of no reason, for no reason actually. Zuka tried to get in close, knowing that Sephira has no ultimate at all. There's no tower in the mid lane for Pretty Girls. The one and on point wall prison, 3 of them right there. Ultimate from Fanning. Candy will go down, but Candy definitely going down. Nain is going to be the next victim in the list, I think. Phoenix comes in though, but no, Phoenix wouldn't be able to sustain as well as Baldum right there. Pika Meow is the one left right under the tower, taken down. That tier 1 tower in the mid lane. Pika Meow almost been taken as well. A little bit more onto her could be fatal. That's how Uyan is here. Wanted me Zuka the Thunderbird though, but Zuka managed to secure that kill first. That passive coming out from Tulin though is so painful that Valheim needs to get back. Sage Golem. The third Abyssal Dragon of the game already respawned, while Zuka comes in, probably going to steal that. But he waited for an ambush though. He's going to be caught. But no, he didn't. He managed to swiftly run away from any from any bad situation that can be happening. Being there alone while there's a group up just now of 4 team members from Pretty Girls. 3-9, reaching 8 minutes mark into the game. Oh, Candy, you have been trapped, Candy. Candy being thrown back, but still he is able to sustain that heals though coming out from Sephora. Candy will go down, but Zuka just as well. Natsu comes in. Uyen with that critical hit does not hit Natsu. Natsu trying to dash in, probably looking for Uyen though. Double kill for Kiki. Still alive. Pika Meow is recalling back. 5-11. But in terms of net worth, Pretty Girls already leading with 22.9. Now is 23,000 gold. 4 towers with 2 Abyssal Dragon. What a good objective gaming. This is why a Malok Sephora combo is so dangerous. Pika Meow with that air blows just now trying to steal onto the dragon, but Uyen is faster. I think with the punish just now Uyen managed to secure that dragon. Wanted Me is recalling. Kiki
Let the water flow.
zoning in. What can be done for breakout to actually turn tides, to be able to turn tides, to be able to turn the table around? But Doxley is being taken down by Uyen as well as Nain right here, while Candy actually trying to zone out the enemy right there. A War Prison being used by Anmoy, and the Doxley immediately reset, but Anmoy is having a trouble to try to run away. Pika Meow is given a tough time just as well. Natsu comes in to help, but Pika Meow pops out the ultimate trying to run away though. Natsu with a dash inside the tower, but Zuka is the last one behind. But Zuka comes in back with an ultimate just now. Zuka is in trouble. Heal pops out from Kiki. Man, Candy still alive. Still onto the Sage Golem for that blue buff. They probably need to restructure, re-strategize before going for the Dog Slayer again. Okay, Zuka comes in. Zuka with an ultimate, but Kiki is swift enough to run away. Kiki is the one left behind, being taken down by Natsu's passive.
Double kill.
9 going back to the base right here, while Breakout is going for the Dog Slayer. They did already take down at least 3 team members from Pretty Girls, and this is the right time to actually take down a Dog Slayer. Pika Meow with the Drake in her possessions. Oh, a log right there from Nain and Zuka. Unable to sustain Zuka. One of the annoying heroes in the game right here, Zuka it is. His mobility allows him to actually get into the back line of Pretty Girls just easily, taking down Valheim as well as Violet much more efficiently. Pika Meow coming in. The Drake is still in her hands, has not been popped out yet. Will they be summoning the Drake here to slow them down? Oh my god, Pika forgotten to actually summon the Drake. And now the Drake has gone. Wild Prison from Breakout. Candy coming in from behind Natsu with a passive right there. Candy, an ultimate from Candy. Knock up Li Feng. But sadly no follow-up coming from Pretty Girls. Uyen comes in. Look at those Pretty Girls coming out from Uyen. And Natsu need to dash away. Bit by bit though. This high ground will be taken down. Candy diving in. What a super slow. Anmoy is still so slow. But still managed to survive. Natsu getting under that tower. Seeking for protection to stay alive from all those team fight coming. But Kiki though will be almost taken down. But Kiki is swift to pops out an ultimate, healing herself and still sustain. Well, Hein going back to the base. Suyen. They're going for the Abyssal Dragon right here. This will definitely be uncontested, and this is the first Abyssal Dragon for breakout teams. But something is happening on top. Zuka, we did not see how Zuka managed to get a double kill though. Kiki is coming in. Zuka has been slowed again. Nine with that lock managed to take down Zuka. What a nice timing coming out for Arum. Pika Meow starting to slow Arum's down, but Arum is still dancing right in the middle of the team fight. He's been glued onto Malok. That Thunderbird onto Nyan. Nyan almost been taken down. And Candy walking back into the base. What a crazy team fight just happened just now. Arum almost being taken down. Almost secured a kill. But she still survived by the helps of Sephira as well as Malok. They were grouping onto the Dark Slayer Wells right now, but looks like Candy as well as Kiki is going to zone out the enemy while Uyen taking down the Dark Slayer. Will they be able? Okay, they went across. Meow! Trying to steal from behind. Panic did not waste any time. Instead, went for the Abyssal Dragon. Candy coming in, knowing Zuka is there. Slowed Zuka. Zuka with a dash. Use all 2 dashes that he has in his kit. Zuka. The Drake finally summoned along with the minions, and more to come right here. And here come Candy. A dive from Candy with an ultimate just now, knocking out at least 2 team members of breakout teams.
Red team tower has been destroyed.
Zuka is solo pushing up top. But breakout still need to defend this team fight right here. Anmoy is very middle of the team fight right here. She won't survive if she's continue being like that. 9 comes in, locking out, and Anmoy goes down. That tower went down just as well. Li Feng though, almost being taken down by Uyen. Uyen has the ability that rockets again. Uyen take down Turan. Nyan is still hungry for bloods. But Zuka already here to help. The Drake will go down. Ultimate coming out from Candy, knocking up 3 team members of Pretty Girls. I'm sorry, it's breakout team, not Pretty Girl right here. Uyen! That burst damage coming out from Zuka. Take down Uyen just like that. But still though, Uyen comes out with a resurrection. And this is it. The core being melted down. Pretty Girl goes to the next bracket. Twelve to 18. Nain is a very good engager, while Uyen secures all those kills right after the engage, and Candy doing a very nice job along with Kiki sustaining in the front line, making sure that both DPS from Pretty Girls, Valheim as well as Violet, to be able to survive and avoid being landed damage by the breakout team. And Mui, on the other hand, is doing everything she can to actually help her teammate, but still Pretty Girls prove dominance onto the breakout team, and we will be seeing more of Pretty Girls. This is one of the unexpected lineups coming out from Pretty Girls. I haven't seen something like this for quite some time, and I'm so surprised that it works. I'm so surprised that it's actually being done nicely. %77% of participation from Uyen alone. On to the enemy teams, by the way. It was a good game. I am so happy that tonight we've seen a much more better gameplay than yesterday. Yesterday it's all almost sideways. It all almost a one-way highway, and tonight it is much more interesting because they are the will that they have to actually sustain in the game to advance onto the next bracket. Kudos to Pretty Girls. You have done so nice, and I'm so excited to see more of Pretty Girls onto the next bracket. And before we go on to the next game, though, I'll be having a break for 15 minutes, and we'll be getting back to you soon, right after the break.